My name is Murray Forney. I am the president of the Jupiter Medical Center Foundation, and I'm so happy y'all are here today. This marks a very important day in the life of Jupiter Medical Center, and having you here just makes it that much more special. Let me go over the order of agenda of kind of things that are going to happen today. First of all, you're going to hear a few comments from a variety of folks in the life of the medical center. Then what we'll actually do is we'll adjourn for pictures at the groundbreaking, and I'm going to ask the guests on the podium first to step out with us to have their picture taken, and then any of y'all that would like to come out as individuals or groups and have your picture taken at the groundbreaking with a shovel and a hard hat, we'd like to welcome you too to come out and do that with us. Now, of course, it's today is a construction site, and if you have your bag in front of you, if you reach inside it, what you're going to find is your very own hard hat. So if you'll take a look in your bags, I offer you the opportunity to put your hard hat on because we are on a construction site after all. So please join me in doing that. I know our construction manager will be very pleased that everyone here is reaching out and at least finding their hard hats. All right, so without further ado, the first person I'd like to invite up is the chairman of the hospital board, Mr. Paul Chaperoni. Paul, would you join us up here?
Thank you, Murray. And on behalf of my fellow trustees, let me extend a very warm welcome and thank you for being here with us today. You know, timing in life is everything, and I have the unique opportunity to be chairman right now. But a lot of the heavy lifting for this project was done by my prior chairman, Mr. Joe Taddeo, and Barry. Go down. I've seen Barry here somewhere. Barry is there. And so they deserve as much credit as I do, and for all practical purposes, they should be here, but I'm proud to be here and also thank them for the hard work that they have done in making this day possible. There's a lot of very exciting things happening at Jupiter Medical Center, but the thing that really gets my juices flowing is the opportunity that John and the executive leadership team have taking us on a journey towards world class. We're world class in everything we do. We've made great strides, and I'll tell you, that doesn't happen by accident. It happens because we have an outstanding group of physicians, an outstanding group of nurses, a wonderful staff, and a world-class executive team. So this team together is providing world-class services to the community that we serve. So thank you very much, each and every one of you. The leader of that is Mr. John Curris. John is our president and CEO, and I'd like to turn the agenda over to John.
What we are about to break ground on is truly transformational, and it continues the journey of being world-class. It takes everything that we focus on from a process perspective, from a service perspective, from a clinical perspective, and it creates a physical manifestation of that activity. The first floor of the DeGeorge Pavilion, the Florence DeGeorge Pavilion, will be a new cafeteria, new dining for our team members, for our patients, for our physicians. The second floor will be a 30-bed orthopedic and spine center called the Anderson Family Orthopedic and Spine Center. And the fourth floor will be the Florence DeGeorge Children's and Women's Center, where it's a new OB and birthing suites, 2 C-section rooms, and it really begins to set the stage for the next and final phase of a level 2 NICU and other improvements in the existing facility. And so when you look at the facility and you look at the activities that will be going on in that facility, you can truly be proud. You can be proud of the men and women that have spent hours over this project. Our trustees, our senior managers, our staff, our construction folks spent a great deal of time at putting this plan together, and we are delighted to break ground because this is a significant event in the history of Jupiter Medical Center. So it's a pleasure to be here with you today, and we look forward to a great success in the future. Thank you very much.
I'm really pleased to be here on behalf of not only the town of Jupiter, but the entire community of the greater Jupiter-Tequesta Gardens area, because this is indeed a momentous occasion and it is so exciting. Some of you, as I look around, have been with the medical center for many years. Some of you are probably new, but those of you who've been here a while can think back to what it was like not that many years ago and how we keep changing and evolving to serve the needs of the community. Because this is a community not-for-profit hospital, freestanding alone, and they're rare these days. We have a gem here, but we have to work really hard to make sure it stays #1 and that we do our part to make sure that it is here for our children and our grandchildren. And that's what the foundation does, the board of trustees, and indeed everybody who works for the medical center. And I couldn't be prouder. I guess when I think of what's important to a community, I think of a hospital. I think of access to care. And, you know, not only do we have ease of access to care, because it's only a few minutes. I'm sure most of us, it's only a few minutes to get here. And that can make a difference between life and death. But when we get here, we have world-class care, world-class physicians and technology. The technology we have here is amazing. Some of what we have is the first in the country. Our little community hospital is not little, and it really is #1.
Well, thank you all for coming today, and just to echo what our mayor just said, I think all of us appreciate, quote-unquote, the gem that we have in our community here. My parents certainly realized it, and actually through their charitable trust, they had supported Jupiter Medical Center going back to 1995. Some of you may remember when Bruce Hurd was involved here, and it went back then. I'm old enough to remember, but maybe a lot of you aren't. So anyways, so it wasn't surprising, I guess, when John and the foundation came to my mom and the trust and talked about the expansion plan here. And it was a plan that obviously was of great interest to us. It goes kind of without saying, though, that a gift like this takes a little thought, and it wasn't obvious that there was a fit there right from the beginning. I mean, the three big questions that we faced as a trust in looking at this is, you know, why Jupiter Medical Center? Did we have the confidence that they could actually execute on their plan? And most importantly at all, how did it fit with the mission and the mission statement of our charitable trust? And so to start with the first question there, why Jupiter Medical Center? My parents had been patients here for a number of years. My father in particular in 2008 and 2009. And it was the quality of the care and the professionalism of the staff that made a very lasting and permanent impression on them, and particularly on my mother. And so when John and the team approached her on this project, she realized that Jupiter Medical Center was the type of institution, because of the way it served the community, that she wanted to support, and support with a significant gift. The second question on confidence, really I have to thank John for. And it was about the time, or shortly after then, that John had joined the team here. The leadership that he brought here to the Jupiter Medical Center, I think, quite honestly, gave all of us, you know, a very, very good feeling that we were all headed in the right direction, that the leadership and the management, and quite honestly, the ability to execute on a commitment was there. And so, John, thank you very much. That was absolutely essential for us to sort of make that decision. And the final decision, obviously, goes to the melding of mission statement with the plans that the Jupiter Medical Center had for their $50 million expansion. And that plan involved centers of excellence for Jupiter Medical Center. And for us, it involved basically providing children with the best possible start in life that they could have. And so the combination of those two things came together over time with discussion to where we made a center of excellence out of the children's mission statement for our charitable trust. And through that, we were able to fund the children and women's health care services, the state-of-the-art obstetrics at birthing suites, and as John mentioned here, ultimately a level 2 NICU unit to basically serve our community and to provide the same quality care that my parents enjoyed when they were here and make it more available for everybody.
My name is Peter Crisp, and I'm chairman of the Jupiter Medical Center Foundation. Really great projects like the Jewett Pavilion and the Anderson Orthopedic and Spine Center do not happen by accident. Thoughtful, informed, generous people like Florence, Suzanne, and Larry, and Marty Matheson, who's seated here on my left, who is the donor of the Anderson Orthopedic and Spine Center. All those people, supported by careful management and experienced advisors, turn dreams into reality. The Jupiter Medical Center Foundation is proud to play an important role in this exciting endeavor. The estimated cost of this pavilion is $46 million. The foundation is presently engaged in a $50 million capital campaign. We have raised $32 million and are hard at work raising the balance of the funds that are needed. This is phase 2 of a phase 3 effort. The Raso Education Center is complete and fully paid for. Today, we start phase 2, and in 2015, after several of the services that are presently located in the existing hospital building are moved into this new pavilion, we will commence phase 3 by renovating space and converting that space into a concierge suite with 12 new rooms and other very desirable amenities. Since its inception, the foundation has raised over $150 million in support of the center's activities, facilities, and programs. We need your help in identifying potential donors who would like to join us in supporting this worthy cause. Please give John Corus, Murray Forty, or me the names of any people you know, and we will follow up. We are committed to meeting and even exceeding our goal in the near future. Gifts large and small are welcome, and we have many opportunities for donors to be recognized by naming rooms, equipment, or programs. This is a lifetime opportunity to make a difference. We've almost climbed the mountain, but we need help to get to the top, all in the interest of providing essential service to our friends, our neighbors, and our own families.